Hey Smitty,
Yo.
I just watched a bunch of fitness influencer videos and I want you to know everything you're doing is wrong.
Really?
Yeah. And all those supplements you take, they're not right either.
Really?
And whey protein is trash.
Whoa. Our Lord and Savior Ronnie Coleman, hallowed be thy name. Please forgive her for what she just said.
Would you like me to roll the intro?
I think you should.
Alrighty then.
Hey, what's up, y'all? So as always, before every video, Mom Monsters Inc. I always start out with that. I got to go to the taco feast. You saw that video. Got to meet Gavin and his family. I will always tell you that support Mild Monsters Inc. No matter if this is like more of a fitness video than a riding video, motorcycles are always going to be a huge part of my life. Please go support them. Support the heroes. Support the monsters. It's very well worth it. And my good buddies from Rollin Throttle. They've got the whole mobbing tour they're going to do this year. Go check out Drew and Crystal and what they do and the people that they associate with. They're good folks, doing good things. Just go check them out. Now, okay, you saw the title that fitness influencers on YouTube are trash. They're not all trash. There are some really good ones. But I want you to understand something. A lot of people on YouTube lie. And there's so many people that want help. I know when I started the whole fitness journey, trying to lose weight and take care of myself, I used YouTube a lot. And I guess I just thought a lot of these folks are telling the truth, that they're really something that they're not. And I should have known from the motorcycle scene, because there's plenty of people on the motorcycle scene that act like they're something that they're not. You know, people who just get on there and you think they're experts on a motorcycle, on a brand, and really they're full of shit. I've learned a lot of fitness influencers are full of shit. I've also learned a lot of people are on a lot of things. These people who just look just amazing, and they won't tell you they're on TRT. They won't tell you they're taking certain amounts of gear. They won't tell you that they're on any of the GLP-1s or any of those things. They're full of shit and they lie to you. They tell you have to take their supplements or their brands. Look, there's some good influencers. XT Cardenas, she mainly does towards females, but she does like a real basic common sense approach to losing weight. People hate Greg Doucette. His voice is annoying. The guy says and he picks and goes after people, but if you listen to what he says about being in a calorie deficit and about gaining and not trying to bulk and cut and just trying to go slow and take your time, it's really very smart. He also has a supplement company. People talk shit about his Turk Max and Turk Builder, but he does a lot of free stuff online and gives a lot of free workouts and things and recipes and stuff that's really, really good, okay? I like Ryan Humiston. Some people hate him. He's a science-based guy. Whatever. I like Ryan. I think he's funny. But he admits to everything he takes. It's just like a Simon Goliath. I've talked about him. He talked about all the stuff he takes, the gear he takes, the peptides and what have you. Here's the thing, and I want you to understand where I'm coming from. I'm a guy that's lost 150 pounds. You've seen the pictures. I started at 375. I'm currently sitting around 225. Here's what I'm going to show you. If you want to talk about realism, I'll show you. Okay, you ready for this? I'm going to give you this one time. Okay, this is all the work that I've developed. This is me, no pump. I haven't been really lifting. I did some tricep extensions for the intro, but here's the other real part that you don't get shown. I've got loose skin and belly fat. It is what it is. I've got a lot of loose skin. I've worked my ass off to try to get rid of it. It's going to take me years and time, no matter how much I work my abs, no matter what my diet goes. This is what it's going to be. I showed you that and said all that because I want you to know that I'm being honest and trying to be honest about the things that I do and don't do. You get so much advice on how to diet, what to eat, how to do. I really want to tell you what worked for me, what I've been doing, and how I handle the things that I do. So the first things first, everybody's going to tell you, people are going to tell you to be on different diets. And I want you to understand, I've said this a million times, but hear me, I don't care how you lose weight. If it works for you, God bless you. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't let somebody change what you're doing if you feel healthy, if your blood work is good. I got all my blood work just done. I'm going to post, you're going to see several shots come up of my blood work. I'm not afraid to show you what my blood work looks like and where I'm at from where I used to be. I used to have a crazy high A1C. I used to have crazy high fasting blood sugar. I don't have that anymore. The things I'm doing are working for me. I'm going to give you a base for what I think works for people that's real simple stuff, okay? Look, there are people going to tell you, I do carnivore and they eat a ton of calories, a ton of protein. That's great. What I have found that works for me is being in a calorie deficit. I think the easiest way to learn to lose weight is to get into a calorie deficit. Now, I do lower carb, because I had a really high A1C, so I cut out a lot. I cut out sugars and a lot of stuff, but I still do carbs like sweet potatoes. I still do carbs like, I'll do rice cakes. I still do like rice. I still do vegetables and things like that. My carb sources, I'm careful. I try not to eat sugary shit. I don't eat cookies and brownies and stuff anymore and Twinkies. I just don't do that because it's not what's best for me. But a calorie deficit. What is a calorie deficit? Because some people don't know. If you weigh 300 pounds, you have to have 3,000 calories a day to maintain that body, that physique. That's with no movement. That's with not working out. That's without doing anything, okay? If you want to lose weight, you drop those calories. Let's just say you drop them the first week to 2,700. You lose 300 calories, right? You will start to lose weight. You then, when you lose, let's say you get down to 270. Now you need 2,700 to maintain that, okay? You drop those down. A calorie deficit to me is one of these sure ways, fire ways to lose weight. That's what I started doing. When I started this whole journey, you gotta realize I've lost 150 pounds in about 17 months. I started late February, early March, and here we are, we're at the beginning of August when this video comes out. Yeah, I've lost roughly 150 pounds. A calorie deficit is the way to go. Now, here's the thing that I've learned and I've watched. Your calorie intake dictates how much you weigh. The macros, okay, how much protein, carbs, fat, those are the main three you really need to look at. Protein, carbs, and fat that you eat. Your macros determine what your body composition, what you look like, okay? I'm a person who, I get 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. So one of the days that I work out, I get anywhere from 200 to say 240 grams of protein. That's usually my average. My carbs on days that I work out will be anywhere from say 120 to 170. Days I don't work out, it'd be 100 or maybe a little lower. I eat kind of low carb. My fat, I keep it low, below 30 grams to 40 grams of fat a day. There's some people, no, you have to have more fat than that. No, you need more protein. No, you need less protein. I'm telling you, this is what's worked for me. When I'll show you my little calorie app, and I'll show you what what one of my days looks like on the macros. Like, here's my protein, here's my carbs. I'm gonna show a screenshot of that. Okay, that's just basic things. When I say basic things, the calorie deficit, keeping your macros kind of in check, and I think staying away from sugar, staying away from like cookies and sweets and crap like that will help you. But the main thing is calorie deficit and being active. Here's where people screw up when they start losing weight. And I've said this before. People say, I'm gonna go to the gym 7 days this week. Please don't do that when you first start, because you're gonna get sore as shit by day 3 or 4, and you're gonna be like, fuck this gym, I'm done, I'm hurting, and you won't go back. But if you start out going Monday, Wednesday, Friday, okay? And if you want to do a home gym, I'm going to go over a video over this home gym stuff and show you what I did to make my life easy. I don't go to the gym because I don't like people anymore. I really don't. People bug the shit out of me. Some of the things I've seen at the commercial gyms piss me off. So the only person that pisses me off here is me and my kids and my wife, and they leave shit out and I don't like, okay? Let's be honest. But I'm telling you right now, if you start out, I started out with bands. And I'm going to show you. Okay, something simple like these bands right here. Now I've got hooks on here because this is what I hooked to my little rack to do my stretches, because man, I've got elbow tendonitis and shit. Bands like this. This is what I started out with. Now there's all kinds, you can get on Amazon, they've got the thicker bands like this, they're these thinner ones. Literally, these bands right here, you can take this and put it under your feet and do bicep curls. You can take it, I used to wrap them around a pole or like on my back porch, and you can literally do your chest and do flies like that with the bands. So what I would do, so I'd use the bands like, and I would do Monday, Wednesday, Friday. On Monday, I would do my upper body, where I would do like my bicep curls. I would take and do like triceps, or do tricep pulls, or different, or shoulder pulls. I did all those type of things, right, where I would use my upper body. Tuesday, I just walked because I was in horrible shape. I was 370 some odd pounds, 360. I just walked around the block, and I started being more active with walking. Wednesday, I did lower body. I did a lot of body weight stuff, just free squats, just doing free squats. I'd go to the edge of the concrete and do my calves. I use the bands to do like certain things with my legs. Like I would hold the bands and do leg extensions and kick the legs. All I did was bands for the first like month and a half, 2 months. And then I moved into doing some dumbbell work because I had a bench. When you start out, if you try to go too many days in a row and you try to do too much, you're gonna get sore, and a lot of people get sore and they quit because they're in pain. If you spread it out and start slow the first 1 or 2 months, you're gonna notice yourself losing weight, you notice yourself feeling better, and then it motivates you to do more. Now I'm on a split where I work out 4 to 5 days a week. split my body up where I'll do chest and calves one day. I'll do my arms one day, triceps, biceps. I'll do back and shoulders on the same day. I'll do just a day just dedicated to legs. And I have days that I just rest where I don't do anything but maybe do some cardio. My son and I will hit the heavy bag or we'll spar or some stuff like that. But I stay active. And even, listen, when you start out, you don't have to burn the world up. If you're not doing anything, if you're not moving around at all, you have an office job, whatever. If you start out by taking 2 flights of stairs at work every day, if you start out by walking around the block after work, if you start out by just getting up and moving and you're in a calorie deficit, you're going to lose weight. It's going to help you lose weight. Everybody is different. Their bodies are different. Your body types are different. What works for me may not necessarily work for you, but I'm just giving you a base of what worked for me. When you start watching people on the internet, they tell you you've got to do it my way, the way I did it. I'm just giving you a base for what works. You've heard me, I said earlier in the video, however, whatever, if you think that keto is good for you or carnivore, great. If you are taking the shot, an Ozempic, Manjaro, Wegovy, whatever it might be, if that's what's helping you, that's what you need, by all means do it. If you have to go get weight loss surgery, there's plenty of people who've got weight loss surgery that saved their lives. I'm not gonna say names, but I have friends and know people who got weight loss surgery and it fucking saved their life. And people talk shit. People will talk shit to you if you took the shot. People will talk shit to you if you got surgery. People will talk shit to you if you're on a certain diet. Listen, fuck those people. You do what you need to do to get healthy. Don't worry about anybody else. I want to be healthy and live long and do these things. I didn't do this so I could say, wow, look at me, I look so good. I did this because I want more time with my wife. I want more time with my kids. I want more time to enjoy life and do all these things. There's basic, simple things you can do. Like I said, get active, get yourself in a calorie deficit. Once you get in a calorie deficit, you're losing some weight, look at your macros and see how you're eating and what you're eating. Not a gram per pound of body weight of protein is not what's right for everybody. Some people are way less, some people want more. What I'm telling you is this. Fitness influencers and people online, most of the time are trying to sell you something. Not all of them. There are some good ones. I named a few earlier. I named people that I like. There's a bunch out there. What you've got to learn to do is take a little bit from each one of them that you see online and you learn from them and you incorporate that into what you do. You have to be able to incorporate things into what you do, what works for you. I'm not trying to sell you anything. There's plenty of people online trying to sell you something, and I'm not. I don't have t-shirts for sale. I don't have Big Smitty supplements, or I'm sorry, Mr. Smitty Living supplements, which, by the way, we talked about that. I changed the name from Big Smitty Riding to Mr. Smitty Living because I've been told by a bunch of people, dude, you're not Big Smitty anymore. You're just Smitty. In fact, they joke medium-sized Smitty. Skinny Smitty at work is a joke. Listen, I changed the name, but I'm not selling you stuff. I'm not trying to get you to buy this product. I'm not a fitness coach. I'm not trying to get you to do online fitness coach. I don't have any of that. I'm just a guy who wants to see you live your best life and be healthy. And I just gave you a few tips to do that. You can listen to me, you can not listen to me, you can find somebody that you trust to listen to. But what I'm trying to say to you is, look, get up, get active, do something to help yourself out. If you're in great shape already, God bless you. I'm jealous. You saw earlier, I've still got a lot of work to do, and I'm not afraid to admit that, to show you that I need to do that. But what I'm saying to you is this: if I can do it, my wife has been my rock, my support system. She never believed I could do it. She literally tried so hard and cooked so good for me and tried to inspire me to get up and do things. And until I was ready to do it, until I went to the doctor and saw my A1C was high as a giraffe's ass and saw how bad a shape I was in, I had to make the decision. She couldn't do it for me. I had to do it. Nobody can do it for you. You have to do it. I'm telling you right now, today is your day. Get up, start moving, do what's right. If you fail and fall and you eat some shit you shouldn't eat, guess what? It's all good. It happens to all of us. Just don't do it the next day. Don't let a cheat meal or a cheat day turn into 3 cheat days, a cheat week, a cheat month, and then you lose all the progress you had. I'm telling you right now, you can do this. If I can do this, and you know what I used to look like, you can go back and look at all the videos on this page and see the Big Smitty riding days and how big I was. If I can do that and lose 150 pounds, man, believe me, you can absolutely get healthier and take better care of yourself. Hey, y'all, do me a favor, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell icon so you get notifications when this shit show is rolling again. As I said earlier, I'm not a fitness influencer. I'm not trying to say anything. I just want to see everybody live their best life and be happy and healthy. Hey man, I've had people tell me, hey, I'm so-and-so age and I'm gonna eat this way and this is how it's gonna be. That's cool. You do your thing and I want you to be happy. I don't body shame anybody. I don't talk shit about anybody as far as how fit they are, how fat they are. No, I don't give a shit. If you're happy and you're happy with your body, God bless you. If you're not happy with your body, you can go back and watch my video. I just want to give you a few ways to help change things, to help you get healthier so that you don't have to go. I'm not on any meds anymore. I'm on supplements that I take, as you saw the intro where Mrs. Smitty made fun of me. But I'm not on prescription medicine anymore because I don't have to be. And I'm very grateful that I got off the blood pressure, the cholesterol, the diabetes meds. I'm happy about that. I want the same thing for you if that's what you want. If that's not what you want, hey, continue enjoying your life and be happy and healthy. And I wish nothing but the best for you. Now, I want you guys to have a great day. Let's try not to be assholes to each other. And I'll see y'all next time.